Guys, my name is Daniel King and welcome to King's Product Review. I'm super excited about this one here because what I noticed when I first started my YouTube channel is I didn't know where to start. All right, I looked all over the internet trying to find videos about how to start my YouTube channel. And until I came to the realization I need to stop looking and just start. So, my first tip to you today is just start your YouTube channel. All right, forget about people, what they're going to say. People are going to say negative things, people are going to say positive things. But most of the times it's more negative than positive. So, what you have to do is begin. Just begin. Get, get your phone. You could get your little, most of you have a little phone. All right, you could just start with your little phone, your iPhone or your Android or whatever the case may be. All right, just begin. Just begin to provide content on YouTube. All right, there's a lot of videos on YouTube as to how to start your YouTube channel. Okay, so this is just a next video, and not just a next video, but follow the tips and the strategies that I'm trying to encourage you to to do. All right, so the first thing is just start, just begin it. Kick fear in the face. I know some people say punch, but kick fear in the face and begin. Because God has not given us a spirit of fear. And for those of you Christians outside here that have a word that God is laying upon your heart, or those of you who want to do product reviews like me, or tech reviews, or probably a cooking channel, or whatever the case may be, all right, just begin. Because a lot of you have different likings, and a lot of you have different niches, all right, and different abilities to put together YouTube videos and crush it on the internet. So I just want to encourage you, just begin. The second thing I want to share with you, number two, is I want you to find your own niche or find your own topic of discussion. Let's take, for instance, I like to talk about videos, camera reviews, also toys, because you see my son on the channel sometimes, and he likes to talk about his toys and the gadgets that he got for Christmas and for his birthday and a lot of different events. All right? Kids always get toys all through the year. So they like to talk about it. And I encourage my son to do the same thing on our channel here, King's Tech Review. So you're going to see not only me, but you're going to see my son as well. That sounds exciting, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. So after that, I hear me after that. All right. Anyway, anyway, back to the topic. So yes, I want to talk to you about niching down. Find your own niche. Whether it's cooking, whether it's cleaning, whether it's mechanics, or tech, like what I'm doing. There's a lot of tech channels out there, but there's not enough in the space of technology because there's so many different gadgets coming out every single day. All right, so that there's not enough techs outside here to cover all the categories. So niche down. If you want to talk about phones, talk about phones. If you want to talk about videos, producing softwares, all right, talk about Photoshop. Talk about Adobe Premiere. Talk about Final Cut Pro. Or if you're a musician, talk about the music that you like, the music that you produce. Talk about the software and how you could get around the software and show people how to use the software. Because a lot of people in whatever niche, they don't know how to use certain software. So you could talk about that. Okay? The third point that I want to drive to your attention, number three, is finding your products. All right? Finding the products that you want to talk about. Okay. Now, that's not a tricky topic, but I will encourage you to start with what you have at home. All right, start with your camera if you're doing a product review like me. Start with your iPhone. Start with something that you love. If you're doing cooking, start with the first recipe that you know to cook. Probably it's to bake bread. You understand? Start with baking of bread. Or start with cooking a turkey, how to cook a turkey. Or start with baking, your first cake. Or there's so many different types. Or sewing. You might sew your first dress or sew your first top or something like that. Or makeup. eyeshadow and, different products that you use on a daily basis. You know what it is, right? Start with the things that you have first before you want to upgrade to other things. Okay? But there's a lots of little things around the house. Sorry, that you could start with. I just hit the mic, so that might pop in your ears. But I'm sorry about that. Yes, so start with little things that you have around the house line. It may be a hair dryer, it may be, a special lipstick, a special perfume that you have. You got for Christmas that you like scents. I don't know about you, but I like scents. All right, and there's a lot of things that I like, and if I had to categorize them, I could do product reviews on everything that I like. But it's not about me; it's about you. All right. So that's the third thing that I want to drive to your attention. Okay, let's move on to the fourth thing. I don't want this to be very long. The fourth thing I want you to do is whatever you pick for your niche, I want you to be consistent. Do it all the time, as we say in Trinidad. Do it all the time. I'm in the US now, so hope you understand. I hope you understand the accent. But do it all the time. Do it consistently all the time. Don't do it today and then tomorrow you forget it. And then you wait for next week. You see, you want YouTube algorithm to have you on a schedule. So it knows when you're coming on. So schedule your time around your activities. All right? And around the time that you shoot. And be consistent with that time. Because a lot of times, if we're not consistent with the things that we do, we just all over and we never get anything done. And it happened to me many times. Sometimes you're doing this, that, and the other, and you cannot focus. All right? Think about it. In order for you to get any leverage online, you have to focus on one thing at a time. All right? You can't try to catch two birds at the same time. Focusing on one thing could make the world of difference. Focus on one thing at a time before you jump on to something else. All right? And it's concentrated effort. You know, not today feel good and tomorrow I don't want to jump online because I don't look, somebody made a bad comment below. No, 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 don't worry about the comments that people always say things. At the bottom they may say something negative. Just delete and move on. It is your YouTube channel. It is your Facebook page if you want to do it on Facebook. All right? Remember, focus on one thing and be consistent with that thing. Consistency is the key to success. All right? And then the fifth thing that I want to draw to your attention, number 5, all right, is branding yourself. You know who you are. Like me, I'm doing video product reviews, King's tech reviews. So I'm going to be doing a lot of video about my branding. All right, I'm going to be talking about anything to do with lighting, cameras, lighting, audios, video, all sorts of different little gadgets. But it's in particular niches. All right, people that are looking for cameras, people that are looking for video, audio. All right, those are the niches that I am pretty much excited about. Okay, anything else? I can't talk about sewing because I really don't know how to sew. I can't talk about let's say science and technology because I don't know much about that. All right, but what I know a little about, I hope this value would be important to you, and I hope you catch what I'm trying to say. Just niche down, all right, and brand yourself. Look at your logo. All right, make sure it reflects you. Okay, and if you look at my logo, you could see my name is on it, which is King's branding there, and you could see something that represents me. All right, because 3 things I like. I like gold. I like the color gold. That's my favorite color. I also like, the representative of my logo, which is a king. And you have me, which is the third part of my brand. All right. So I know some people that like to brand themselves, but they don't want to do videos. So you would see a bunch of cartoon characters, or they have other people, working for them, But in this day and age, all right, with YouTube, you have to brand yourself. You have to make yourself the personality behind the message. Think about Jesus when he came into this earth. All right, he branded himself with the word of God and the Bible. You could tell the person that did the miracles was him. All right, you could tell by branding, he was a particular brand. And Christian people follow that brand that Jesus came, died, buried, and rose again. And we spread that news throughout the world. And I mean to say, even musicians like Michael Jackson, you know, basketballers, Michael Jordan, everybody know his brand. Everybody know the brand of Chicago Bulls, So brand yourself. Everybody know iPhone, iPad, iMac, all the computers, all the products. All right, the Apple logo is the brand. So develop a brand for yourself. All right. So that's the fifth thing. And now the sixth thing I want to get to. I want to encourage you to hustle. Hustle. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay? It's going to take work. It's going to take 100 videos actually for the algorithm to start recognizing you and pushing your videos up to the feed. All right? So I might be wrong on that, but I think it's 50 to 100. So let's just say 50 to 100. All right? It's going to take that much videos for you to be ranked in the algorithm. So hustle. All right? Do it. I would suggest that you do one video a week, the least. You could do 2 videos a week. You could do 3 if you want. If you want to do 5, do 5. But I want to encourage you to start doing your videos and hustle. Don't give up. Don't quit. In order for you to win the game, you have to hustle. You have to get up and do it. Whether you're happy or you're sad. Whether people say this or that. Hustle. Okay? And this is the hustle. All right? Do your product reviews every day if possible. Right now it's COVID-19 out there. A lot of people wondering what to do. Share some value. Share a menu. Share a product review of some product that has worked for you and has done a great job for you. Share something that you learned in college that nobody knows about. All right? Find your niche, start your YouTube, and hustle, hustle, hustle. So guys, the 7th point I want to drive to your attention, which is the last point, okay, is build an asset online. Google and YouTube is the same company. They just have 2 different names. One name YouTube and one name Google, but the same owners. All right. And what happened when you decide, okay, I am going to build an asset online, is that what you're saying to them is that I'm serious about my YouTube channel. I want to grow this YouTube channel. So you don't jump in today and then tomorrow you jump out. So you're saying to Google, look, Google, I am very serious about my business. I want to grow this to a great capacity. All right? And Google understand that. And it helps you out. It helps you out. So when somebody search or punch in the search, I don't know, for whatever niche or whatever topic it is, how to sew clothes or how to sew a pant or whatever the case may be, or how to play a certain music, when somebody type that in the algorithm, your video is going to come up first. So think about your video as, and if you have a product underneath here to sell, let's say a sewing machine, you put it in the affiliate link at the bottom. You understand? So even in your sleep, you could be making money. All right? So you're looking at your YouTube channel as an asset and not a liability. You understand the meaning of an asset? An asset is something that puts money in your pocket. YouTube, your videos should put money in your pocket. A liability now is something that takes money out of your pocket. Simple. Something that removes money from your pocket. So you don't want any liabilities. You want all assets online. And you're not going to be taking other people's content, but what you're going to be doing is creating your own content. Remember, YouTube is for creators. It's the only platform that supports the creator. All right? God is our creator. All right? So he created us in his image to create. So go out there and create something special. Go out there and create something great for yourself. And you could do it by starting your YouTube channel. All right? So those are the 7 things that I want to encourage you to do when you're starting your YouTube channel. And there's going to be a lot more tips coming on down the line. So stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, and share this video out to somebody in need. They might want to know how to start a YouTube channel. And only you can show them. All right? So I just want to thank you guys for joining me here. Thank you for joining King's Tech Review. And you're going to see me soon from now. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Bye.